Good morning, third graders. I welcome you to a brand new Qatar history lesson. And today we're going to review lesson 4 and look at the importance of preserving Asian monuments. And then we're going to solve lesson 4 exercise that's on page number 30 in your Qatar history textbook. So let's begin. Now, please do not forget to pause this video, replay it for better understanding. So that's lesson 4, preserving archaeological monuments. We've read the lesson, and today we're going to take away some important key points of this lesson on page 29. So let's read these 3 very important points that you need to remember. 1. Asian monuments are a reflection of nations' civilization. They tie the recent generations to the heritage of their forefathers. The Qatari government puts great efforts towards preserving Asian monuments and restoring them. And the third point is individuals play a major role to protect Asian monuments in their country. Great. Alright, so on page 30 we are going to solve some exercises. And the first exercise here is an activity. So let's have a closer view. 1. Activity. Participate in preparing a cultural seminar on the roles of individuals in protecting their country's monuments. Now, due to COVID-19, we know that gatherings and meetups are not permitted, but what I want you to do is that I want you to research a link that I'm going to post in today's e-learning post, and it's about the legacy of Sheikh Saud and all the wonderful collections that are displayed at the moment under the title of an exhibition, A Falcon's Eye. It's a must. I would definitely highly recommend you to read through this page that I'll be posting, and you will find out how he collected lots and lots of precious things by traveling and learning and researching. So I'd highly recommend you do that in order to understand how preserving archaeological monuments and artifacts and collecting brings about lots and lots of pride to one's country. Alright, so let's look at exercise 2 now. Here you have to take true or false. Let's read the first statement. Museum visitors can carry Asian items to examine them. No, you cannot touch them, and you definitely cannot carry them. So that's a false statement. B. Qatar showed no interest in historic and archaeological areas. That's not true either. Qatar has invested and highly promotes preservation of archaeological sites, and there are many museums that are catering to this fact. So that's a false statement. C. It is the role of individuals to take part in protecting Asian monuments in their country. Definitely true. So if you're visiting an Asian historic site, if you're in the museum, you want to abide by the rules, and you want to make sure that as a good citizen, you protect these Asian monuments in our country. Great. Let's look at the of this page. Here, question 2 is, choose the correct answer. So you're going to read, and you have 3 choices to choose from. A. Individuals play a major role in helping to preserve the Asian monuments in their country. What can individuals do? So individuals, and there's a blank. So let's see what statement fits here perfectly. Can build numerous museums? No, we can't build numerous museums, so that can't be it. Should not mess around with ancient monuments. That's true. We should be very careful when we're visiting heritage sites or the museums. So that's probably the answer, but we're gonna read the third statement too. Can translate foreign research as related to ancient heritage? No, that's not possible because you need to be highly qualified to do so. So the answer is should not mess around with ancient monuments. Great, and then you can write it down here very neatly in your Qatar history book. B. The state plays a major role in preserving Asian monuments by, so how does the state and how does the state of Qatar play a major role? let's go through the options. Helping people in charge to preserve Asian monuments. True. Supervising renovations, renovation projects in archaeological sites. That is true. Not messing around with archaeological possessions. Well, the state has the role that it has to renovate. So we're looking at renovation. All right. Yes, it does. The state does help people that are in charge to preserve Asian monuments, like archaeologists that are hired or volunteers who are highly qualified to do so. However, the major part that a state plays is to supervise renovation projects on the archaeological sites. So the answer here is this one right here, and then you're going to write it down. If you don't have space, please draw a line with a ruler and write neatly in your Qatar history textbook. So what do I want you to do today? I want you to solve these questions on page 30, and then when you're done, I want you to explore this site. Now again, this is a site that is presented by the Qatar Museums, and I want you to click on it. I'm going to post it in the discussion today, and you are going to find some amazing PDFs, some research work that you can do. There are some coloring activities. You can go on a hunt, like a treasure hunt. And let me show you, when you click on this link, this is the page that you're going to find. Click on some of the PDFs that are there on the website. You can download them and you can print them out if you want to, and you can have a lot of fun. And there's a lot of information out there, some fun facts that you should know. And over here, the questions that they've posed. For instance, this is an example, National Museum of Qatar. So you can research about what is the inspiration of the building. I can help you out with that one. Well, that's inspired by the desert rose here that's found in Qatar. And then you can research when was it completed and who is the architect, and some really important fun facts and that you can go through. And there are lots of PDFs that you can download, print them, and I'll do this for you. I'm going to post these PDFs and I'm going to save them in the e-resources section under Qatar history, so that you can have an access to them. So please do not forget to share what you learned, and best of luck, grade 3.